give in to the others. So I think we've got two playoff teams here.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wiggins against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Nuggets head coach gave me a few minutes. We discussed the challenge of defending Steph Curry. Coach said it's not just his outside shot. People forget what a terrific finisher he is inside. Kevin, there is no question that people still sleep on that aspect of Steph Curry's game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Wiggins following the basket by Jokic. Now the pass to Chris. Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Daniels inside. Here's Millsap. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Porter. Kept alive.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
He's off on the first. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And the medical red flag for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
You know, when he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
Now here's Curry, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Michael Porter. First personal foul, team's first.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. 3-pointer, and Troy Daniels with the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry against Murray. Chris pass to Curry. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Murray kicks to Jokic. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
On the wing, Wiggins. The fader. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And that one's good. Millsap.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Curry Dishes to Wiggins. Curry against Murray. Lets a floater go. Chris. Porter pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter.
And checking out some stats for Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Wiggins. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Over Daniels. Off target with the jump hook. Denver leading by 3. Here's Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
And now here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Clock at 6. Here's Curry, and it's in off the backboard. Curry's got 8 points.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Daniels with it. Jokic trying to free himself up. Daniels, no good. Green deciding where to go with it. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Passes it to Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Curry passes it to Chris. Here's Wiggins. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And here's Daniels. Pass to Jokic. Over Wiggins. The second effort. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Here's Murray. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. 20 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Nuggets ball.
Here is Daniels, covered by Wiggins, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Murray. The pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6.
Getting up into the shooter is Wiggins. I mean, has all the natural tools and skills, I think, to be one of the best defenders in the league.
And the basket by Curry.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
stats for Nikola Jokic. Coming off a terrific season, 9th in assists, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Wiggins kicks to Chris. Passes it to Curry. With some arc, Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray outside. Pass to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
Nikola Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And the Nuggets, a very strong rebounding team.
Yeah, you know, not just on defense, but on offense as well. First in the league in second chance points. Have a lot of players that are active on the offensive glass.
And Jokic drops them both.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
Now here's Porter. After the miss from Stephen Curry, Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Daniels. And here's Millsap. Back to Daniels. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Daniels has got 5.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Curry passes to Chris. Lays it up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Here is Daniels. 5 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Murray. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Murray. And that's now 6 points for Paul Millsap. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Oubre passes to Chris. Outside, Green. Back to Oubre. Over Murray. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Porter kicks to Daniels. There's the dish to Murray. Teardrop shot. That's tipped. Here's Wiggins. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. Denver in the lead. Now Murray. Jokic passes to Daniels. From deep. They get it back. Millsap misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That's good from Chris. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Millsap, and Barton subbed in for Daniels. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Barton against Wiggins. Barton outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
One shot. That's it.
1:27 left in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Porter. Great D that time from Oubre. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry. Here's Wiggins. Out to Chris. Trying his luck from deep. Cans it from downtown. Chris has got 10.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
To the paint to stop the run. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green shoots. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Oubre. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Barton dishes to Murray. Back to Barton. They get the rebound. And it's Gordon missing. Now here's Curry. From deep. Doesn't go that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare, rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, this is the edge advantage that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor for Denver, JaVale McGee is out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And, Clark, one thing that makes Will Barton so good is that he fits right in among any group of players.
And I like the pace he plays with, guys. He doesn't seem to force the issue. He lets the game come to him, and when he has opportunities to explode, he usually does. He's always moving. He's active at both ends. He's a high-quality performer.
Now Murray, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barton against Curry. Here's Looney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Martin with it to the inside, and Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Curry against Barton. And there's the pass to Lee. Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
McGee. No good. That would have tied it. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Passes to Bowman. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Bowman passes to Looney. Here's the teardrop. Oubre on the wing. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Bowman passes to Oubre. Here's Looney, guarded by McGee. The shot by Looney, no good. Well, it was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. That one off the back iron and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Lee. The pass to Bowman. Trying to end the drought, and the jumper is good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Jokic inside. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And Jokic drops them both.
And, you know, guys, it's really obvious that Jokic wants to keep getting better. I mean, he's got a lot of tools, and I think the sky's the limit.
Pass to Lee. Here's Pascal. Martin defending. Pascal, the pass to Oubre. Bucket is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Barton. Here's Jokic. The 15-footer. Good. Jokic has got the game tied up here for Denver.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Looney. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Wiggins.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Murray kicks to McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Omen pass to Oubre. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So it's the Warriors now, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Omen passes to Oubre. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre has got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Martin surveying the floor. Picked away. Lee left side. Passes it to Bowman.
Hey, yo, right here.
6 to shoot.
Hey, yo, look at the clock.
3-pointer.
Warriors foul call. Pascal. That's his second.
And the Warriors with some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Oubre. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Damian Lee. The Nuggets also changing it up. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jokic. Troy Daniels comes in for Jamal Murray. And Morris subbed in for Gordon. Morris passes to Daniels. Back to Morris. He kicks to Barton. Denver passing it around. And here's Daniels. He has 5. Millsap. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Free throw drops for Millsap. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Wiggins outside. Bowman passes to Wiggins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Denver leading by 3. Now Daniels. He has 5. Outside Millsap. Wiggins with the block, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Millsap kicks to Daniels. And again, Denver no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Bowman passes to Green over Daniels. Green, no luck. The Nuggets now in offense. They're on a 19-7 run. In the corner, it's Morris. McGee in the corner. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. Kicks to Millsap. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Denver now. They're on a 19-7 run. Daniels with it. 5 points in the game. It's deflected, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Wiggins against Morris. Pass to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And how about the numbers on Paul Millsap? He had a strong showing last season. He was around 12 points per game last year, 7 rebounds and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bowman.
Assisted by
Nugget shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Morris against Wiggins. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Morris has got his first points in this one.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner, and I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now, here is Morris. Millsap trying to get open. Morris, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
Now, here is Morris. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested
and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Draymond Green is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Wiggins, and there's Chris, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice job contesting the shot. But once Wiggins gets to the height of his jump, not much the defender can do about that.
Jokic with it, covered by Chris. Yes! And the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
Now Daniels, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. To the inside. Here's Jokic. He shoots again. It's not going to go for him. Wiggins with some nice D. Curry on the wing. Floats one. He lays it in. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Daniels with it, covered by Wiggins. Here is Daniels. He's got 5. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and Wiggins throws it down.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
Curry against Murray. The pass to Jokic. Dishes to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic kicks to Porter. 3 on the clock. Pass to Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Murray. Jokic inside, working on Chris, and it's blocked.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry against Murray. Curry dishes to Green. From past the arc, Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first. Well, you know, it's not been easy for Andrew Wiggins the last few seasons, guys. The production has just fallen short of expectations. He was a number 1 pick back in his draft class and really has struggled to live up to what the fans have expected him to be.
And with Wiggins, he's clearly a talented player, Clark, but people just want more from him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and a lot of it is a matter of consistency. And when the expectations are high, being a former overall number 1 pick, that pressure can affect you. But I think if Wiggins can just lock into being consistent, all of that will subside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And that is a textbook example of how
to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Murray. Millsap kicks to Porter. Here's Daniels, covered by Wiggins. They need this. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 11. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Chris. Back to Wiggins. And here's Oubre. He's covered by Daniels. Murray against Curry. Green inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And stolen by Chris. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And there you go, monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
The Nuggets also changing it up. Vonleh comes in for Paul Millsap. And Gordon subbed in for Michael Porter. Now here's Murray. Right side, Gordon. Pass to Vonleh. Now Jokic. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Yep, that one goes. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Gordon finds Jokic, and Looney sends it back. Good on the bucket. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Chris pass to Lee. Curry with it. He's covered by Daniels. The shot by Curry, no good.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Gordon, and it's blocked. Oubre outside. Lee trying to get open. Murray surveying the D. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
The Nuggets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Will Barton, he's checked in for Daniels. And Jokic drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Murray against Lee. There's the pass to Curry. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 23 points.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Murray. And another miss by Denver. And here's Golden State. They're on a 19-7 run. Oubre against Murray. Oubre kicks to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Got a hand on it. And here is Curry. He's got 23. Pass to Chris. Here's Looney. Passes to Curry. That three off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 14. Out to the right wing. Vonleh at the elbow. Curry with the steal. One-on-one here. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Now here's Barton. Murray outside. He feeds it to Vonleh. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. There's Lee with the three. It's good from long range. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Murray. He kicks to Barton. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And Curry pulls it down.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Oubre. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. And the pass to Jokic. That one good for 2. Jokic has got 19 points.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Oubre outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 9 points for Kelly Oubre.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Will Barton. His second personal, third team.
Off the inbound, and it's Golden State with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Now Morris, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Lee with the steal. Here's Pascal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Pascal's got his first 2 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the dunk by Vonleh.
Barton is really a team-first guy who likes to get the ball to his teammates. An excellent passer at his position.
Warriors leading by 20. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Kevon Looney. 2.
And that one falls for Looney.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in, and Denver with a change here, too. Paul Millsap is checked in for Vonleh. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Gordon, and it's Denver scoring again.
Gordon's jumper really looking good, showing you how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
Hey, get on Andrew.
Wiggins passes to Oubre. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. They double-team Curry. 4 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. Wiggins right side. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Hey, Curry the win, Curry.
6 to shoot.
Hey, right here.
It's Curry outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 33 points.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Nuggets trail by 21. So on the floor for Denver. They've got Morris, Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Barton in at the point. Here's Morris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal, our
For a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance, and that's important in the strength of a league.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 20. Now Curry. Here's Looney. Down low. Here's Green. It's good.
Boy, it doesn't get much better than that. Curry with a really nice screen.
Denver shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Morris outside. Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Porter. Now here's Millsap. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Curry on the wing. And stolen by Barton. Inside. Here's Porter. The shot off that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pascal, the pass to Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's Barton on the wing, guarded by Curry. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Millsap dishes to Morris. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 36 points for Steph Curry.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Outside Millsap. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Denver calls timeout. Last season, the checked in for Denver. So it's Denver now. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Green against Millsap. Clock at 6 to end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The drive by Green. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wiggins from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Daniels passes to Millsap. Here's Craig. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. On the wing, Daniels fires the 3. Fender with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes it to Bowman. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
McGee's shot is off. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Bowman. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Wiggins missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pass to Bowman. Over Morris. That one rolling around and rims out. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Daniels kicks to Morris. That one doesn't drop. Great tee that time from Green. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered by Daniels. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nugget shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Daniels passes to Morris. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So it's the Warriors now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. He's covered by Daniels. And there's the pass to Poole. Good on the 13-footer. Poole's got his first basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Morris dishes to Daniels. Here's Craig. Here's Vonleh. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got his fourth rebound in this one. Unloads from 13. And no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Morris outside. Pass to Daniels. Here's Hartenstein. Fades back. The Warriors pull it in. Bender's got his fifth rebound in this one. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's a outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
Bowman passes to Bender. Passes it to Bowman for the three, and it's Denver with the rebound.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Daniels with it, lets it fly. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Smile again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. But the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Here's Hartenstein. Morris outside. Here's Vonleh, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Poole. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Still Warriors ball.
The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in.
Lee.
Defended by Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Morris. Off target at the rim.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Lee outside. Mark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally need to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Nuggets making a change here. Bulls checked in. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Morris outside. Pass to Craig from deep. That one no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what's been a very competitive season series between these two, the victory here tonight will push that record to 2-1 with 1 left to play against Denver.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. To end the drought.
And you watch Bo on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Here's Poole. 20 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your Warriors, Jordan Poole. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Denver now. Now, here is Morris. Gordon goes in.
Oh, what a finish! My goodness. And, you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Poole. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?